What's going on, everybody out there? This video is my fantasy booking for WWE FastLane pay-per-view that is in, I think, 2 or 3 weeks or whatever it is. This is my fantasy booking of FastLane. Now, a lot of these matches, I'm sure, will not happen at FastLane. I booked them. This is my FastLane card. So I'm going to go over it. Here we go. First match is on the kickoff show. Curtis Axel will go against a surprise, a debut, a mystery man. Curtis Axel will take on the debuting Samoa Joe. He comes out on the kickoff, basically destroys Curtis Axel and wins and goes over Curtis Axel. Why do I have Samoa Joe on my fantasy booking of FastLane? Because I put Samoa Joe on the kickoff to make his debut because, I'm not saying Joe doesn't deserve to be on the main show, because he does, obviously, but I put Joe on the kickoff for a surprise, to get the crowd excited and fired up and pumped up. So Samoa Joe debuts on the kickoff and defeats Curtis Axel and brings some excitement to the damn kickoff show that's 1 hour long. Up first on the pay-per-view FastLane, we got the U.S. title on the line. Kalisto defending against Alberto Del Rio and Rusev in a triple threat match for the U.S. title. Kalisto wins. He goes over Rusev and Del Rio. And that will lead to, in 1 or 2 months, the League of Nations breaking up. So Del Rio and Rusev, they could not work together to defeat the new U.S. champion Kalisto. He wins and retains the U.S. title. Up next is AJ Styles in his pay-per-view singles match, pay-per-view debut, and he already made his pay-per-view debut at the Royal Rumble, and I did put AJ in my fantasy booking. I did have AJ Styles in the Royal Rumble before he even debuted. This was weeks, probably 2 or 3 weeks before AJ even debuted and before the rumors really started of AJ coming to WWE. I had him in my Royal Rumble match. But AJ making his first singles match on a WWE pay-per-view is at FastLane. AJ Styles goes up against Tyler Breeze. I think this could be a really good match. That's why I booked it. They need to start using Tyler Breeze way better. They need to start pushing the guy as a top heel, because the guy's a young guy. He's a young superstar, and they need to start using him better. So that's why I put him in the ring with AJ Styles. This match will go back and forth, a lot of near falls, but AJ pulls out the victory, as he should, on his second pay-per-view. Up next, after AJ defeats Tyler Breeze, we have the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Dean Ambrose defends against Y2J Chris Jericho. Dean Ambrose wins and retains the Intercontinental Championship. Dean Ambrose will be my Intercontinental Champion going into WrestleMania. I already booked a fantasy booking of WrestleMania 32. I already booked that entire show. I'll do it probably in March and put it up here on my YouTube. Anyways, Dean Ambrose is my Intercontinental Champion. He will be defending the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 32. But you will have to wait until my fantasy booking show for WrestleMania to find out who Dean Ambrose will defend against. Anyways, Dean Ambrose retains against Jericho, and they have a pretty good match. But to me, it wouldn't make any sense to have Jericho win the Intercontinental Championship again, because he doesn't need it. Up next, I got the tag team titles on the line. The New Day is defending against the new team of Golden Truth, R-Truth, and Goldust. WWE should really team them up, because I think they could be a good team feuding with New Day for a little bit. Maybe even Goldust and R-Truth WWE, I'm talking about real life now, WWE could give Golden Truth a tag title shot even at WrestleMania. I'd be fine with that. Golden Truth, but I got them going at it for the tag titles at FastLane. New Day against R-Truth and Goldust. Obviously, I have the New Day retaining because I think they should. New Day should definitely go to WrestleMania and be the tag champs going into WrestleMania, defending at WrestleMania. So the New Day wins and retains the tag titles against R-Truth and Goldust. Why do I have no Usos involved in this tag title match? Because I'm sick of the Usos. As a fan, I'm sick of them. That's why they're not in the tag title match at FastLane, because I'm sick of the Usos. I have had enough of them. I've had enough of seeing them. I'm sick of them. Up next, we got three more matches I got to read for FastLane that I booked. Divas title on the line. Divas Championship. Whatever you want to call it. If you call it Divas title or Divas Championship. Anyways, Divas title match. Charlotte is the champion. She's defending against Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. This is a triple threat match. I know in the WWE real life, WWE at FastLane, I heard they're going to have Brie Bella get a title shot against Charlotte. That is pointless and stupid, because every fan knows it's way too damn predictable. Every fan knows that Brie Bella is not going to beat Charlotte before WrestleMania and become the Divas champion going into WrestleMania. There's no chance in hell that Brie wins a title in real life. And if she does, if WWE does have Brie Bella win the title, that is stupid as hell, and that is the wrong decision going into WrestleMania with Brie as your champion, because Charlotte should be the champion going into WrestleMania. Anyways, this triple threat could happen again in my fantasy booking of WrestleMania, because it could be that good. Sasha, Becky, Charlotte, all three of them in the ring together at the same time. They all three work really well together. They all know each other very well. They worked a lot of matches in NXT together against each other. They worked in tag matches when they were in NXT against each other, fatal four-ways, singles matches, probably triple threat matches. So Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, they know each other very, very well. So of course, they're going to have a damn good match. If WWE ever does put them together, they'll have a great match. Anyways, I put them together. This match could be done again at WrestleMania, but I felt like doing it and putting it down for FastLane. In my fantasy booking of FastLane, I felt like booking Charlotte versus Becky versus Sasha for the Divas title. I have Charlotte retaining and winning this match to go to WrestleMania as Divas champion. Now, during this match, the finishes, you have the bank statement hit on Becky Lynch. And then, the bank statement is hit on Becky. And then Becky gets thrown out of the ring after Sasha hits a bank statement on Becky. Then Charlotte grabs Sasha, throws her out of the ring after she had the bank statement on, or after she hit the double knee, flips over Becky, puts her in a bank statement. Sasha grabs Becky, throws her out of the ring. Or no, my bad. Charlotte breaks up the bank statement, throws out Becky, and then hits her finisher on Sasha. Charlotte hits her finisher. I believe it's called natural selection, I think. Anyway, Charlotte hits natural selection on Sasha after she breaks up the bank statement, and then hits natural selection out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Charlotte pins Sasha. Becky's on the outside of the ring. Could not get back in the ring on time. So that's how Charlotte wins and retains the Divas title. Up next, we have a handicapped match at FastLane. Brock Lesnar returns the pay-per-view because in my fantasy booking of Royal Rumble, I didn't have him involved. I just didn't. Brock Lesnar in a handicap match by himself takes on the Wyatt family. The team of Braun Strowman and Luke Harper. No Bray Wyatt. Bray can be at ringside. He could interfere a little bit, but he's not involved because he doesn't have to be yet. So Braun Strowman, Luke Harper take on Brock Lesnar. And Bray Wyatt really thinks that they're going to defeat Brock, but they don't. Brock Lesnar gets the victory, takes both of them out. Luke is a monster of a man. He's probably 6'8" or 6'7". Guy's a monster. And he's a great worker, too. Braun Strowman, I can't say he's a great worker because I haven't seen him have a great match with anybody yet, really. I haven't seen if he's damn good yet. I mean, he looked okay in the WWE's Royal Rumble match. He did look okay in that. But for being carrying a singles match, having a good singles match, I haven't seen Braun Strowman do it. According to rumors, Vince McMahon is very, very high on Braun Strowman, thinks he's a great big man, wants to push him, and wants Braun Strowman to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania 32. I don't like that idea, but I'm sure it will happen. But I don't like that idea for Taker to take on Braun Strowman. I think that's pretty lame of a match to have Undertaker involved in. This could be Undertaker's last WrestleMania, and you're going to put him with Braun Strowman? Really? Really, Vince? I don't like that matchup. But according to Vince and some rumors, Braun Strowman is a really good worker when he's training, and Vince or trainers or Vince or somebody sees a lot in Braun Strowman and thinks the guy is a great worker and that he hasn't shown everything he can do yet on TV. He hasn't shown the fans how impressive he is by his moves or whatever. Whatever he does that's so impressive, I don't know. But I haven't seen it yet. But whatever, Vince has always liked giants and big men. So I don't know if Braun Strowman, I'm not gonna say he's a great worker and that the guy is probably very good just because Vince thinks so. Because Vince is biased. Vince likes big guys. He always has. He's always pushed monsters and big guys. And a lot of them are no longer even in the WWE that he liked and pushed. Guys like Heidenreich. Who's that other guy? Nathan Jones. He was around for a very short time. Matt Morgan. Vince liked him. He's no longer around in the WWE because obviously they released him years ago. So Heidenreich, Matt Morgan, Nathan Jones, big guys, they're no longer even in the WWE. But I'm sure Vince liked them all because they were big guys. So I'm not going to judge Braun Strowman and say the guy sucks because I don't think he sucks. But I just haven't seen enough out of him to know if he's a great worker or not. So I'm not going to say he is. And for Braun to take on Undertaker at possibly Undertaker's last WrestleMania, I do not like that idea for The Undertaker to be involved in a match with Braun Strowman. I would have liked to see Undertaker versus Sting, but we're not going to get that. There's no way we're going to get that. Because Sting's going in the Hall of Fame, and I'm sure he can't wrestle yet if he had neck surgery done. And I think he did have his neck fixed. I don't know when, but maybe Sting is going to have the surgery right after the Hall of Fame. I don't know. But we're not going to get Sting Taker. I would like to see that match. At least one more big, main event match at a WrestleMania. I would have liked to see Sting and Undertaker have one more big match in their careers against each other. That would have been awesome and cool to see. As a longtime Sting fan and longtime Undertaker fan. I haven't been the biggest. Undertaker was never one of my favorite wrestlers or he's one of the best characters of all time. But he was never one of my favorite wrestlers, but I respect The Undertaker with the utmost respect. I respect the man probably like no other. The only other guy I could say I respect more probably than The Undertaker is Mick Foley. And probably Ric Flair. So, here we go. As I said, back to my fantasy booking show. Brock defeats Braun Strowman and Luke Harper. Bray Wyatt's at ringside. He's not happy about the loss. He gets in the ring, stares at Brock. Brock's telling him, bring it on, bring it on. And then Bray Wyatt backs away, goes under the ropes, and doesn't fight Brock, but just stares him down. So maybe that'll set up maybe Brock will take on Bray Wyatt. Brock against Bray. Maybe that'll happen on my fantasy booking of WrestleMania. I don't know yet. Anyways, Brock wins a handicap match because he should. Now the main event of my FastLane's fantasy booking show. It's for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I had Finn Balor win the Royal Rumble, so he became the champion. Well, no. Doing a video now. So, main event, as I said, Finn Balor. Sorry, I got distracted there. Had somebody living with me asking if I wanted to eat dinner now. So back to my show. Main event is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Finn Balor was the champion because he won my Royal Rumble. And the title was on the line in my fantasy booking of the Royal Rumble match. The title was on the line. But Finn Balor's no longer champion. Why? Because he lost it after the Royal Rumble on Monday Night Raw. He lost it to Triple H. So Triple H is now my champion. Triple H defends in a triple threat match. This is the second triple threat match of the night for a championship. But whatever. I got no problem with seeing two triple threat matches on one pay-per-view. Triple H defending against Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt for the WWE Championship. As I said, Triple H is defending against Roman and Bray Wyatt. As I said, Finn Balor was a champion. He no longer is because Triple H beat him on a Raw. So, Triple H is the champion. Triple H wins, retains the championship. They have a good triple threat match. Bray, Triple H. I would actually like to see that match in real life in WWE. I would like to see Triple H take on Bray in the future. Roman against Triple H in real life, I don't really care to see it. I think it'll be boring because everybody knows that Roman Reigns is going to win and defeat Triple H I'm pretty sure, at WrestleMania 32. And to me, that's boring. Even though I don't dislike Roman Reigns. I know the guy's going to be champion again, and they're going to try to make him the face of the company because they're pushing him like that. Anyways, Roman Reigns closing WrestleMania as champion doesn't excite me, doesn't get me pumped or excited about WrestleMania, because that finish to end WrestleMania, in my opinion, is boring. Seeing Roman Reigns just defeat Triple H and defeat the Authority is boring to me. And him winning the championship is boring to me because we've already seen it. He already won the championship from Sheamus. But maybe in real life WWE they can make it more interesting if they have Seth Rollins return during Triple H Roman. Maybe Seth will return, bring crutches down to the ring, and maybe he'll turn on Triple H and cost Triple H the title. So then at the end of WrestleMania, maybe if Ambrose is still Intercontinental Champion, then Roman is WWE Champion again, and then Rollins is standing next to them. Maybe they all reunite and hug each other in the ring, and they all hold their hands up, and the Shield is back. The Shield brothers will be back together. Maybe that will happen. That would actually be a good end to WrestleMania 32. I would enjoy that. If they did a Shield reunion, I would enjoy that. It'd be much, much, much better than just Roman defeating Triple H and then the show ending. That'd be boring. Somehow they gotta get Seth Rollins involved in WrestleMania 32. Somehow. Some way. So, I said the main event. Triple H defended against Roman and Bray at FastLane, and he defeated them. So Triple H is still the champion and will go to my WrestleMania 32 fantasy booking show. Triple H will be the World Heavyweight Champion still. I'm not going to say who he's facing yet. You can find that out. You can find that out if you watch my fantasy booking of WrestleMania 32. Anyways, I'll go over the matches again I booked for this fantasy booking of FastLane. Kickoff show had Samoa Joe debut and defeat Curtis Axel. AJ Styles on the pay-per-view. The first match of the pay-per-view, AJ Styles defeated Tyler Breeze. Kalisto defended the U.S. title and defeated Del Rio and Rusev in a triple threat. So I booked 3 triple threat matches at Fastlane. Intercontinental Championship, Dean Ambrose defended and retained against Chris Jericho. Tag team titles, New Day defended and retained against R-Truth and Goldust. Golden Truth. Divas title, Charlotte went up against Becky Lynch and Sasha in a triple threat for the Divas title. Charlotte wins and retains. Brock Lesnar went up against 2 members of the Wyatt family, Braun Strowman and Luke Harper. Brock Lesnar wins. Main event, another triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Triple H defended and retained against Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt. There's my fantasy booking of WWE Fastlane 2016. There it is. It's in the books. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did not enjoy it, well, you didn't have to watch. You could have turned it off anytime you wanted to. Follow me on Twitter at TNA WWE Guy and at NXT WWE Guy. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow's a Super Bowl 50. If you're going to a Super Bowl party or you're just staying at home watching the Super Bowl with friends or family, I hope you enjoy yourself and have a great time. Have a great Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so have a great Sunday. If you're into football and into watching the Super Bowl, have a great Super Bowl 50 Sunday. Anyways, bye for now, everybody. I said my Twitter accounts. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you already don't. Please subscribe and like my videos and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter again. Bye for now, everybody.